Today I am going to show you how to make this large wood sign using HTV, otherwise known as iron-on vinyl. I have a full, easy to follow tutorial coming right up. To make this sign, the first thing we need is a blank. This is a long wooden blank from Joann. It's got a nice frame on it and it is perfect for our purposes here. What I really like about this sign, it's got a nice flat back, so I can actually put a different design on the back and flip this over, use it for 2 different seasons. The first thing we're going to do is prep the wood. I'm using a white chalk paint in the middle and then just a black craft paint around the frame. You could also stain this wood, but you definitely want to add something to this bare wood before adding your HTV. When painting that black frame, it's helpful to put some painter's tape down so you get nice crisp lines. Now while we're waiting for the paint to dry, let's head over to Cricut Design Space and cut the vinyl. I started with a rectangle the exact size of my blank. Then I grabbed this Merry Christmas image from Cricut Access. Didn't have to design it, it's already designed for me. I'm going to size it appropriately, then move it over, delete that rectangle, and go ahead and click Make It. Now I'm going to use my Cricut Maker 3 because I can use smart vinyl and cut one long piece. So you see here, this is going to allow me to cut one long piece of vinyl. However, I am actually going to split this up a little bit because I can fit the Merry on the left side and the Christmas on the right side and just save a little vinyl. So you're free to cut it just like this in one long piece, or you can split it up. Choose the appropriate vinyl, click Done, Continue, and then you're going to load that vinyl into the machine. So with smart vinyl, there's no need for a mat. You can just load it right in there. Cricut does make a roll feeder that will hold a large roll of vinyl if you do have extra. All of the supplies I'm using today, including the blank, the Cricut, and the vinyl, can all be found down in the description of this video. So now that everything's cut, you can see that I cut on the small part here, I cut Merry, and then the large part I cut Christmas. So now I'm just gonna weed it all and get it ready to put on the sign. You'll notice that when you cut iron-on, you actually mirror the vinyl so that when you're done weeding, it shows up just like this. So it's really important on a large-scale sign like this to lay everything out ahead of time, use a ruler, get that placement just right. Then I'm going to use a little bit of painter's tape to secure it down. This tape is not heat-proof, so make sure that your EasyPress or your iron doesn't touch this tape. I'm just using it to hold everything in place. The Cricut EasyPress Mini is perfect for a job like this. I'm setting it on medium heat, and this video is sped up a little bit, but really I'm holding it for about 5 seconds in each place and then moving it around. That's going to be just enough heat to adhere this vinyl to the wood. Once it cools, remove that tape and just pull the carrier sheet off. We'll repeat this process for the word Christmas and then the lines and the extra stars that go around the wording. When I'm making a wood sign, I really prefer to use iron-on vinyl, especially for something large like this, versus adhesive vinyl, which involves transfer tape, or using a stencil, which you worry about lines bleeding and not getting crisp lines. But with iron-on, you're going to get a perfect sign every time. All right, so the sign is finished. This is a really light basswood sign. So to hang it up, I am just gonna use these picture hanging command strips. I'm going to use 3 of them across the back. And like I mentioned earlier, I kind of want to use the back of this sign to do something for a different season. So these command strips are going to pull off real easy when I want to paint that part of the sign. I have this Merry Christmas sign hanging up over a large archway in my living room, and you can really see it from anywhere on my first floor. I hope you learned a valuable technique here, and you're going to go try to make a wood sign with iron-on vinyl. If you have any other questions about this technique, let me know down in the comments. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and consider subscribing so you don't miss my next simple, inspiring project. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.